He lifted his rifle and moved to pull the trigger. I snapped out of playing dead in that instant. I slammed him to the floor, then pushed him toward the elevator doors. He burst out with shocking strength, holding the closing doors wide open. We struggled for a while. The elevator finally shut. I thought I had won. A beeping sound slipped into my ears. I opened his backpack. A time device was sitting inside. The reason I was being hunted started a few days ago. I had taken care of the toy factory's owner. The toys saw everything. To avenge their master, they disguised themselves as a package and appeared at the door of my hotel room. Out of instinct, I checked the package carefully. On-site confirmed it was safe. I cut it open. Inside were rows of toy soldiers. I didn't take them seriously. I tossed them onto the table, then walked into the kitchen for a soda. I had no idea disaster was already closing in. A sudden blast ripped through the room. When I turned my head, the toys on the table had fallen over. I walked over to check. All the toys had vanished before I could react. A sharp pain shot up from my foot. A toy bayonet had jabbed into my skin. A rustling noise came from under the couch. I bent down to get a better look. A burst of dense fire shot past my face. The impact wasn't strong, but it left lines of burning marks across my neck. I moved to peek again, but what hit me was an even heavier round of suppression. Tiny rocket mixed in the barrage and struck my thigh. Their fire didn't stop. I gritted my teeth and crawled into the bathroom. Go figure out what was attacking me. I brought over a stool and propped up the mirror. Fire was still sweeping across the place. A shell blast shattered the mirror on the spot. As a top-tier hitman, I had never been this worn down. I decided they would pay for it. I ran into the bedroom, grabbed my handgun, and rushed out. I fired a full burst at the couch. The rounds couldn't punch through. Another tiny missile nearly clipped me. I had to keep moving back while firing. I retreated to the kitchen, pulled a submachine gun from the cabinet with real firepower in my hands. I finally gained the upper hand. I swept the couch in a long burst. After reloading, immediately resumed suppression fire from the other side. The space under the couch finally went silent. I flipped the couch over. The sight froze me in place. A dense spread of little green figures covered the floor. They were an entire swarm of moving toy soldiers.